challenge was people tend to discount me because they see how young I am. They say I'm running for office so I can empower the next generation. And I'm like, I am the next generation. I'm running because I want to shape the future for us. Prior to running for office, I actually do hold policy and economic development experience. So I worked at the US Department of State on human rights policy. I worked on economic issues at the Federal Reserve and the World Bank. And now I currently work in venture capital and want to really use those experiences to help Dublin grow. I'm a completely clean money candidate. I'm supported only by individual donors because I'm frustrated by the impact of money in politics. I think what's really important is being able to make Dublin a business-friendly environment, ensuring that these local businesses that may have been forced to shut business up, help them adapt to COVID-19. So some of the ideas I have is being able to help them with different workshops, for example, around entrepreneurship or digital marketing. I want to attract more corporate partners so we can establish satellite offices here. And so a lot of Dublin residents don't need to be commuting out of Dublin to go to work. And I think on top of that, because I think economic development is something you need to think constantly about, I want to establish a commission specifically dedicated to this so we can have community input around economic development as well. Dublin is a really small town. So we've seen really quick and fast growth, growing nearly 40% in the past decade. And I think that because we've been growing so quickly, we haven't been able to keep up with our population in terms of the schools available, the roads, managing traffic, making sure that our commercial centers are vibrant to support that population. And so I think the first priority is reinvesting into our community in those areas that we've been seeing a lot of challenges around. And as someone who grew up in this town, I cannot afford to live here. And so we need to have more housing at different price points. What is really important to me is thinking long-term about climate change. I would like to have Dublin really focus on transitioning into a low-carbon economy, ensuring that new buildings and new developments are electrified, building out the infrastructure for EVs and instituting more bike lanes so we're not relying so much on cars. For Dublin, for example, we are like 40% Asian. It's a really young, growing town. There's a lot of young folks here. I think that we need to have young people who are going to hold the future accountable.